Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel. 3:40 p.m. on Thursday, March 27th. I got my big blue mug of coffee, tasting oh so sweet today. I made it past 19,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, and if you feel so inclined, click right there, and maybe we'll make it to 20,000 by the end of the weekend. I have been following along with this auto sector tariff thing over the last 12 hours or so, and I've got a little different perspective on this. I want to look at this a little different way. I think this might not be as bad as we think it is, and we're being told it is by Mark Carney and the Liberals, and what we're getting from the media. It's very nuanced, the car industry, and I don't pretend to know a lot about it, but I've learned a bit over the last 12 hours. Car built in Canada, car built in the United States, car built in Mexico. Parts from all over the place. Who knows what tariffs are on what parts? So maybe this will be better than we think it is, but it's being played to the hilt by Mark Carney and the Liberals right now. He did a news conference on this, stood in front of the Canadian flags looking like Captain Canada today. And I'm going to run through four things that I got out of what he says here. First off, short clip. He tells how he's going to handle this situation. Secondly, I'm going to show you a clip of what he won't do. And it's the most important thing that he should do. Third, I'm going to tell you why he can't resolve this problem. And four, I'm going to show you how he's going to use this to his advantage. And he's already doing that. And then five, just as a topper, as the cherry on the top of the sundae, I'm going to show you a clip of Doug Ford. This is how things have escalated because of this auto tariff thing. So let's start off with number one. How is Mark Carney going to handle this situation?
Let's be clear. We're all on the same page. We won't back down. We will respond forcefully. Nothing is off the table to defend our workers and our country.
Nothing is off the table to defend our workers and our country, except for one thing, the most important thing. So here's the question from the reporter, and here is Mark Carney's answer.
Hi, Hannah Berge, CTV News. Will you or any cabinet officials be heading to Washington to meet with the U.S. administration?
It's possible that some cabinet officials will. I think given the timelines, the President and I will speak, as I mentioned. I look forward to the discussion. We'll see where we go from there.
So he's asked by the CTV reporter if he or any of his cabinet are going to go to Washington. And he's not very committed to that. You can almost hear in the background somebody saying, we can't do that. We've got to inflict more pain on the Canadian people so you can win the election. And then he makes some offhanded comment about he looks forward to talking to the president. That's the thing he needs to do if this is a real problem. But he's not doing that. James Madison said, crisis is the rallying cry of the tyrant, right? So it moves us on to the next thing, why he can't resolve this problem. He is Captain Canada to the people who are following him, the gray hairs and all the baby boomers who are going to sell their grandchildren down the river because of elbows up, folks. He's Captain Canada. If he calls up Donald Trump or he goes to Washington to talk to Donald Trump and Trump shows him the freaking door, his campaign is over. This guy's a one-trick pony. He's stolen everything he's talked about in the election, pretty much, from Pierre Poilievre. Poilievre sounding like a prime minister. He needs this crisis. This is all he's about. So he can't resolve this. So more pain for you. Like I said before, he'll sacrifice you to get power. Now it moves us on to the last thing. How he's going to use this to his advantage. And it's all over this short speech he did in front of those two Canadian flags. Watch this short montage for you.
And I know and I understand that many are feeling anxious and worried about the future. Fundamental change is always unsettling. But I have every confidence in our country because I understand what President Trump does not. That we love Canada with every fiber of our being. There is a big silver lining in this situation. We didn't ask for this fight. We've got it and we're going to fight back. We're going to protect workers in the short term. But we're taking the lesson. We have to look after ourselves. We have to build Canada strong. Because we are stronger when we are together, and Canadians are uniting as never before. that we have to look out for ourselves, and second, that we have to look out for each other.
Rah, rah, Canada, folks. Elbows up. Canada strong. It's so saccharine sweet, it makes me want to puke. But he's Captain Canada. He's their savior. And he's going to ride this all the way to April 28th so we can get power. And all those people are going to vote for him because of this. And I'm not even sure this auto industry thing is as big a deal as we're hearing. We'll find out over the next couple of days. Now, before I leave, this is unbelievable. Here's the cherry on top of the sundae. Here's Doug Ford, Mr. Optimistic. Watch this.
But I can assure you one thing. We're going to make sure that we inflict as much pain as possible to the American people without inflicting pain on the Canadian population.
Oh my God. Did you ever think we'd get to this point? Oh God. It's so tragic, it's funny. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. Hey, we're on the way to 20,000 subscribers here. I'll see you in the next one.